Are you tired of always seeing aliens dominate every race they take part in? Well, me neither, but you almost rarely see races nowadays from the, let's say, not highest splits. There's a good reason for that, of course, as most of these low split races have at least 3 different types of drivers in there. The nuke, the wannabe alien with no racecraft, and, well, the other nuke. And let's be honest, no one likes watching Wreckfest. I'm kidding, that game is awesome. Due to my pretty low iRating, I still get put into these pretty low split races. I'm no top split driver, but my iRating isn't really true to my pace yet. Up until this past week, I've literally only done iRacing for the special events, which means I had a solid 4 races under my belt last year. Today, I want to try and survive one of these low split races in an effort to get my iRating up. We'll be taking part in the Fixed Ferrari GT3 series for maximum chaos potential, and to top it off, it's at Okayama, a track I have never raced on before. Before we hop in, I just want to let you know that I do stream on Twitch almost every day. I host a lot of community events and take part in a bunch of leagues. It's a really fun time, and I'd love to see you over there. Alright, let's lock up and run into the back of this. This is definitely my first attempt at recording this. Definitely didn't get absolutely nuked on the last 2 or 3 attempts.
Go right, go right.
Sorry.
I mean... And we're gonna definitely disregard the fact that I lost 200 iRating yesterday. He's trying to have us. Okay, Alpine guy is... Alright. I think we outbraked him though, we're good. In true low split fashion, I've only practiced about 10 minutes for this, so I just want to survive, you know? Hopefully we can have a nice battle with this guy in P1, though. He does seem like he's very quick. Got a bad exit, though. We might have a good run on him here. He doesn't start weaving all over the place. Take to the inside. Puts him offline. Although he's just going to hold it on the inside here. He's wide. There's nothing I can do, though. All I can do is just stay on the back of him. Take to the inside again, maybe. Seems like he might be fairly easy to fool. That might be the way to get past him. We've gotten through lap 1 without an incident. Proud of everybody. Well, I haven't seen anyone behind like P5, but you know. Let's pretend I didn't just go super wide. Yeah, we just lost a lot of time to him. It's alright. We've gapped P3 quite a bit. Oh, it's so understeery coming into there. We've gapped P3 quite a bit. I think we have better race pace than this guy up front. Maybe not over 1 lap, but if we can just stay consistent, might be game. Yeah, this is his weakest corner, dude. Holy shit. He loses like 2/10 through that. He does not like taking the inside. Although with me only practicing for 10 minutes, that might be the frickin'... That might be the line, you know? Got up to him quite a bit through that, actually. Oh, he's wide again. He likes missing his braking points. I think we're just gonna have to try to stay on the back of him. When he goes wide again, try to slip past. You know? I don't know how... Okay, someone took out that braking board. I was looking for that and I didn't see it, that's why I didn't start braking. Okay, that's rough. I'm gonna need a new braking marker now. Oh, me and him both go wide. That's fine. So I got a pretty big gap to P3 though, so I'm not too worried about it. See if he goes wide here again. I can't tell if he's losing the back end or if he's lagging. Out of the way, I'm still patching through that little bit, so I mean, I'll take it no matter what he's doing. It is a very nice livery, I'll give him that. Thought about a look up the inside, but it's a very awkward place to make a pass. This is my second race ever at this track, so still a bit unfamiliar with where I'm supposed to pass, or where I can pass, rather. I don't want to fake a move or force a move that's going to be... it's going to end up dangerous for everybody else, you know? Although this is the low... this is a low split, so I guess that shouldn't matter, right? Everything's always going to be dangerous. Still a little bit of stalemate. Guy in P3 caught us up a bit. Didn't miss my braking point there, so we're good. You gotta be patient with the throttle on this track, dude. Like, if you're trying to get back on the throttle right away, you're just understeering right off. Ooh, and he spun. What a save, though. Holy. I'm gonna stay to the right. Still there in our rear left. Luckily, I think we'll be able to outbrake. Not outbrake him, but have the inside. This very tight hairpin, and we've got him. Now I just need P3 to start pressuring him a little bit. Either he's not consistent or he doesn't handle pressure well. Either way, yoink on that P1. Like right there. I just dab the throttle and I start understeering out. Also, if you're wondering, yes, this is my actual iRating. This is not like a Smurf account or an alt account. So, this is my actual split, technically. Og. Now all we gotta do is not bid it. Not do what he did. Back end coming a little loose there. We're good. Already gapped him to about a second, so I think we'll be okay. All we gotta do is just hold on, and then if lap cars come into play, or if traffic comes into the picture, then hope and pray some more. Might not be taking that wide enough on entry. I mean, shall we try a little spontaneous lap guide around here? I've only been practicing this track for like 20 minutes in total, so I don't know it too well, but I'm in the 31s at least. Quali. Let's talk about turn 1 then. Turn 1, I brake like just after the 100-meter board, which I definitely didn't realize was on the left-hand side at the bleachers. Right about here. Then a second. Apex fairly early on the power, let it drift out wide. And a slight dab on the brake before the AstroTurf on the right. Let it coast around on the power when you feel is good. Just after 100 meter board again, brake down to second. Similar to turn 1, apex fairly early, but you want to keep it to the right. The power super early. To drift out. I mean, that corner you just got to be careful of the back end stepping out. That's about it. This corner, I brake just at the 100-meter board. Down to first, because it's a very slow hairpin. Careful on the power, get it all the way back to the right real quick. Keep it in second, coast through it. Use all the runoff. Keep it in second again. Again, coast through it, late apex. We're straight chilling. Brake at the 50-meter board for this. Down to first, I'm down to P1. Late apex so that you can get to the left for the next corner. Generally, you want to keep that in first. I don't know why it was second. Another late apex again. On the power when you can. Keep it in third. You can just lift. You don't have to tap the brakes like I just did. Down to second just as the dirt on the left comes up. Sort of a normal apex and then run it out wide as you can. It's my lap at Okayama. That's what I've figured out anyway. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. It was a 31.3 though. Not too bad. We've gapped P2 by another second, so I think as long as we don't drop it ourselves, I think that will be a successful. Why am I in first? That will be a successful low split race. Board again, just spotting it. Now, if any of you find yourselves in this situation where you're either really spaced out from everybody around you or in P1 with a bit of a gap, the last thing you want to do is start getting complacent, right? The last thing you want to do is start thinking about other things. You know, what you're going to have for dinner. The last thing you want to do is talk to a camera. Maybe even talk to Twitch chat, right? Never want to do that. See? Look at that. Exhibit A as to why you don't want to do that. I'm definitely not just trying to bring P2 back in so we can have a nice battle. Oh, I could have gone through the race without an X2. Oh well. I think I can brake later than that. I lied. Just kidding. That was fine. I'm not going to try and push that. And that's another thing you don't want to do. Like, this is actual serious advice now. You don't want to start to push what you've been doing to get to that. To get to your position, I guess, essentially. Like if you're in my position where you're leading with a bit of a gap, and then you start losing a little bit of focus, you don't want to go, okay, I wonder how much I can push this corner, right? So then that's when you drop it and fucking die. Although P2 is starting to come back a little bit on me. So I just went out in the grass. I'm going to try to focus a little bit. I have a hard time talking and focusing at the same time. Who would have thought? Yeah, I've been in the 32s this whole time. That's not good. Let's get back in the 31s. I'm gonna not talk for this lap, so you can see a, well, maybe not this lap, but the next lap. I've already talked on this one, and 2 tenths down. Although my tires might be, not happy. Brought the gap up a little bit. Saw he was closing in. Picked up the pace a tiny bit. Brought it back out to over a second. It's like every leader's dream is controlling the gap like that. And then you can also, like, if you want to be really mean about it, if you're actually that quick. I'm not saying I am. I think I'm getting very lucky at the moment. But you can start to play mind games too with the guy behind. You can start letting him catch up. And then bring the gap out. Let him catch up. Bring the gap up. Give him false confidence, you know? And get him frustrated. One more lap. Alright, I'm going to try to focus here on this one. Try to get back into the 31s. Because that would be nice. I say that and then I go wide at turn 1. Might be in the slipstream. No, maybe not. Definitely didn't look at the wrong board. You didn't see that, alright? And that's the thing, I looked up in my mirror, missed my braking point, and that's all it takes. Like, now he's right on the back of me. One more lap, he might have had a chance to get past, but that's a race of survival. Well, not really survival, but we survived. That was fun.